Just thought I'd show you this. This is about 2.5 weeks worth of fine gold harvesting. Most people don't realise what it is. They seriously think it's just mud. This is all gold powder. And it is ridiculously, for just a little pot like that, it's pretty heavy. It's a total of 2.969 kilos at $47,000 approximate per kilo for gold. I reckon if I get a smelter and process this, I'll probably get a little bit over $100,000 for 2.5 weeks work. And I wasn't working hard. My machines did most of the work for me. So, you know, this stuff comes from about 3 foot down, if that. So, you don't have to dig heaps. You don't have to go out in the middle of nowhere. This is everywhere, this dirt. Just need to find the right markers and you'll find it. And it is all gold. Most people don't realise how much gold is actually in the dirt itself, because you can't see it. And when it's not in the light, it just looks like mud. It looks like sloppy mud, but it's heavy mud. You'll feel the difference between normal soil and soil that actually has gold in it. Real fine gold, the mud will be a lot heavier. You'll feel the difference. It'll feel weighty for the size of it. You go, oh wow, that's heavy dirt. Wonder what's in that. Get a magnifying glass and have a look. There's probably heavy metals in there. If it's heavy, if it's got little tiny shiny flecks through it, means it's got gold in it. But you need to. Most people sluice really fast. They don't sluice slow enough. If you sluice a little bit slower, adjust the flow so it doesn't pick up the fine stuff, a lot of it will actually settle. You'll still lose a bit out of your flow. That's why I use recovery ponds. I'll recycle all my water. All my water gets sat in bottles, and I get like this muddy stuff. So I shook it up before, so it's all over the outside. That's pretty well inside is all gold mud. And that's all the water. I'll sit in it and let it sit for a couple of days, and all the gold powder, real fine gold powder, will settle to the bottom. And then you just drain the water out. That's one method you can use. You just put all your off-flow water into the bottles and let them sit for a week. Go back, drain the water off, and check the mud that's sitting at the bottom. It's pretty easy to do. Like, my tubs will just flow around in circles and circles. And sometimes I'll flow it out, let it sit for a bit, and then put some more in it. And usually it builds up at the bottom of the big tub. And I'll get heaps every couple of days. There's freaking massive, like probably half-inch layer of sludge at the bottom. And once you wash all the clay and other stuff out of it, there's actually quite a bit of gold. Just in dirt. Most people don't realise that. Gold everywhere. And this is some of the stuff. I'm experimenting with rust and seeing if I think gold likes rust. I think something to do with oxidation makes gold sit on it and settle. I'm pretty sure that's how nuggets actually form. You need some sort of oxidation to crystallise the gold. You can see all the real fine gold in that. That's tiny. It's so fine it will lift up in the water. It flows out. But because it's so fine, everyone's using this sluice way too fast. You're too busy in a hurry. If you slow down a bit, you'll get 10 times more. That's my 2 bobs anyway.